Hello my little crystal, here we are. You waited for this episode, well, where we are checking the last one of the last structure, alien structure. That is the main power thing or whatever it is. But before, we have 2 warnings. Well, 3. First, as you can see while the game is paused, you see like bubbles and things right there around it. Like, it is vapor, I think it is in English, you know. Well, water, and it's wait, how do you say that? In its gas form. So this is a freaking lag that I cannot get off, so I'm sorry. With continue with the lags, the map is really a lot glitching. I don't know why. If I can do something about it, maybe you told me in the present episode, but since I'm all recording the game in once, I did not see it, but thank you. Second warning, I have Bathophobia and thalassophobia. Oh yeah, and you can all see these in description. So I'm scared of ocean, river, lake, water thing, deep thing, the thing that under my feet I don't see when it's deep, things that can hurt, harm, eat me, kill me. So I'm scared of the whole game. But since I really love Subnautica, I get my straight up and not fear the things. And I am invincible. So it means that the things that are supposed to harm me doesn't do it. Because I am with the sea dragon around and all the things like that, I cannot bear it for my mental, for my health. I cannot bear it, so I am invincible. So let's get back to the game. Oh yeah, and I do not edit those videos, so here's what you can do. Check, I restart, look it as it is, fast forward when I tell you to, or when you think it's too long, like right now, if you already know what I am saying right now. You can check the video in speed increase, with increasing speed. Don't know how to say it really. Or you can just watch one of my other videos that are not gaming video, because all of my gaming video I do not edit them, and or watch Subnautica from another YouTuber. And please go check out the other things, because we're near the end right now. So let's get back to the game for real. Oh, and with the knife that disappear. I got so scared.
Translating to Canadian broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Embryo fetching project terminated. Life specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
What? Live specimen terminated, evacuate. Do you know me, guys? You know I want to evacuate, right? I'm gonna save in case I die. Yeah, the robots I could or should have taken with me. This device appears to be the origin of the raw material that forms a base of ion group which powers smaller alien system. Likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant, this device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. This is a sword. Alien blade. Ancient earth blade. There's a horse. An ancient earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood sample on the blade matches the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient space-borne civilization engaged in the superstitious study of less developed species, like us. A strange carving. Alien carving. The carving it feels like a yin-yang. hundreds of thousands of years old, and made from an unrecognized natural fiber ground on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang, I told you guys, symbol. Two competing theories may explain this similarity. Similarity. 1. Alien visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. 2. The concept of yin-yang is universal, since yin and yang describe the fundamental independency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be a necessary existential understanding in some form, and also visually developed civilizations. The tapering of two circle union into opposite are infinitesimal small points. The infinity is one logical way to represent this understanding and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. Okay, this is lagging, I don't know why. Ancient stereo. Alien stereo. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling upwards toward the warm blue stone. How do you know it's warm when it's a cage? I'm just gonna head closer to the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plane found on the alien's home world, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablet used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept there as a form of legacy support. Circular object. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as the communication relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other device in range. Okay, there's robot really everywhere. We came from here or not? Where do we came from now? I don't understand where we came from. Alien object. Alien building block. This rock-like object feature organic as well as mechanical parts. There are some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in his current state, and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the alien technology, or even of the aliens themselves. Whoa! You telling me that may be one of the aliens that built everything? Well, this is kind of present tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmission intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicate it was once implemented inside one of the life form in genus 4546b. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. So this was implanted on someone. As you can see, the spikes. And record data on it. Controls organic matter particle. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structure intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize species for later inhabitation. Without instruction, it would be unwise to interact with it. Anyway, I cannot open those bugs, so it's fine. Nanobots. Scan shows some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. Their bots are substantially smarter than any developed within the Federation, and it's not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. So we don't actually see them, can we? Okay. And what is that actually? I shall scan them. Scan it. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data for over 1,000 different languages. The core of this device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages. So they came to Earth. And the term CHBC live appears many times in the device data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer language. It will not work the other way around. So if we talk to it, it will translate to the alien language, but it won't translate in our language. So we're coming from down here, so we're going up and we're going to check everywhere. Enzyme 42 project data. According to Translate data logs, an endangered 𝓓𝓲𝓼 species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibit the symptom of the 𝓘𝓷𝓯𝓸𝓻𝓵 bacterial infection in other ingenious organisms. But, the specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built abattoirs for further study. I think that's who, the girl who's calling us, the woman, the female who's calling us, is the thing they found, the 𝓓𝓲𝓼. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the livestock environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via a known outside warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantines were imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine has been unsuccessful. Is it because of me? Because I tried to stop the thing? Or it was actually in quarantine before I got there. Okay. Preserved fetus. A sea emperor fetus. A poor baby. Found preserved in a display case. It was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. So she's in there. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Oh, God. Stem tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process, so he died when they get him out. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Poor baby. Analysis. It appears the alien were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzyme produced in this specimen digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Poor baby. This is creepy. I'm gonna check I think I shall go there. I want to check everything before. This is the egg they were removed from, right? Let me jump. See Emperor egg casing. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. This leviathan species may give birth just one per century, perhaps just once in their lifetime. And they kill them! Sorry, I screamed. Cell casting incision. Precise incision suggests a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It is also possible that removed from its parent and natural beta, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Oh, he died. No, I feel like we have to go there. But I just took my knife out because there are more places like that. Is that a door or something? This is weird. Okay, I actually thought this was a door. Is it sea dragon or sea emperor? They pretty look alike. I'm kinda sad for this baby actually. He asks nothing, just to hatch. And they killed him. Okay, so we came from here. I got so freaking scared you don't even imagine. So, told us to evacuate, but I'm not gonna poop in my pants seeing what we have to see. Or will I? Maybe you do know and you're watching this just to laugh at what I may discover, or whatever. Okay. A portal. I do not know where it's gonna teleport us. I think it's an alien base though. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. So that one. So another one between. Okay. I'm gonna stop walking. I want to say. This is freaking weird. Is there some cuttlefish? 𝓒𝓻𝓷𝓷𝓼 research. Specimen size getting raised have been adjusted upwards to accommodate this species. I wanted to talk like a robot. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicate that despite its size of the species feeds entirely on microorganisms it's filtered from the water. You know, like whales, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Reproduction. Large or very like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs, and it does. However, internal scar tissues indicate probable infertility. Enzyme 42. The emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach's cavity to break down its food, and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. So they're like, okay, so they're like giant emperors that when they eat, sometimes they do what they gotta do, and enzyme 42 is getting out. So I guess the animal life that is around and that had contact with 𝓂𝓐𝓮𝓭𝓲𝓼 is going to be healed. This symptoms was sound neutralize the effect of the bacterium. It is present in the ecosystem today, would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It will remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicate the specimen captured by the researcher was approximately 1,600 years old. What the frick? Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. While a healthy and poor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subject survived quarantine procedure. So it's not the first time they actually take things inside. We haven't saw these eggs. I'd like to scan them and know what they are. There are eggs we know, there's eggs we don't know. What is that? Tired. There's one there. What's going to be placed inside, I guess. Can I actually get inside? That would be cool. Oh, can I actually play with the eggs? I cannot. This is kind of weird. But hey, we're not here to judge. Even if they're keeping potential babies and I don't know what it is. So we're heading this way and walking with the knife. Wait, it jumped off. I wanted to know if I could distract them. This is another teleportation room. Man, I guess they got multiple places they want to go. Let's get to the other side now. This is gonna make some sound. So we know the giant sea emperor is in this base, since they said it multiple times. Not another thing. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see what they're hitting in there. In here? It's like a museum, in fact, when you think about it. This is, you know, the vent. This is kind of weird. People entering the containment facility. That is the thing we see. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no sign of distress. The specimens can have all consumed high quantities of seed and organic matter from the surface. That's why they're taking it, to have the seeds for the museum. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. control. We knew it. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganisms and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow oxygen-deprived water is being fluid from the system and recycled back to the surface. Outflow pipe. Enzyme host paper leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are filled with papers traveling back toward the surface. Specimens show no system of infection. All specimens can or carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Assessment. If papers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipes network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life on 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. So papers are cured by being dragging this thing. Okay, this is interesting. Now we're going to the thing we saw that was going down here. We're heading here. Okay, that's kind of stupid for me. Okay, for the thing for going there, I'm gonna leave it there. Of course. Not the seed from the surface, from the biomes. Because when they come in, they got the seeds inside them and all. When they came out, they got enzyme 42 and nothing else. So I suggest they take the seed to do like a museum aquarium. What is that? This is weird. Okay, going upper, leaving this place. Is there other places that we could have been? But I didn't went there. I don't actually think so. Maybe there. Let's check out. Nope. Bravo. Okay. Let's check the other doors. What hour is it right now, so I can see how much I've recorded. 5. It's been 5 minutes. It's impossible. It's just been 5 minutes. Oh, 21. Okay. I think I have also 30 minutes that I'm recording right now. If I am not correct, then tell me down in the comments. Heading this way, right? Guess what? I think it's another teleportation thing, isn't it? I'm getting good to see if it's not or it is. I don't like the fact there's not really light in here. So I guess we're ready to head there. I do not have a blue tablet. How do you freaking do a blue tablet? Oh well, this is gonna take long. I gotta go all the way there, all the way back here. So I guess we're gonna end this here. I know these last episodes haven't been long, but you know why. Anyway, we'll see ya next time. Jenny is out.